Good morning everyone. This is video number 365. Yes, well that was about a 360 I know, but 365 daily update videos for you on the Geekanoids channel, and that's in addition to obviously the technology and gadget videos I publish each and every day. And I love doing this sort of video because it means I can sit back and relax and chat to you guys and girls and get the conversation going. And after all, the Geekanoids channel is all about the community. I love the comment section, and just updating you on a regular basis and talking about random things is great fun. It's a nice change to technology, which obviously is a big part of my life and a big part of many people's lives, but normal things happen as well. So it's great to be able to chat to you about those. Now, over the past year, I have had just a fantastic time. It really has been really awesome. And I was sort of, before I started doing these videos on this channel, I had the separate Geek Vlogs channel, which was great, but I think I made the right decision. I don't know if you remember back to that very first video where I said that I'm bringing the daily update videos to this main channel. I was in two minds prior to that. And I'm really glad that I made that change, because people can decide which videos they watch. They can miss these videos if they want to and just watch my technology and gadget videos, or indeed they can watch them all, which is about the best thing. I highly recommend that. Or you can just watch these videos and not watch my reviews, you know, so it's entirely up to you. And I just think it works really very well indeed. And this is my iPhone case for the day. This is what I'm using today. This is from a company called Case Made. It is their leather iPhone case. And because it's leather, yes, it has to undergo the sniff test. It smells very fresh indeed, almost like a sort of a fresh hotel room like smell. No chemical smell at all to this leather. Nice design to it as well. You can see black with the contrasting red stitching around the edges. I think that looks really nice. Now, one of the things I don't like about folio style cases is when this front flap comes open. Well, we've got a magnetic closure, so that's sorted on this particular case, which I like a lot. We've got the little Case Made logo embossed here. Round the back, we've got a cutout for the flash and the camera and the microphone. Along this side, we can still gain access to the power on off button. Top edge, obviously completely clear. Bottom edge, access to all of the ports and the speaker and microphone. And then when we open this up, it looks really nice inside. We have got positions here for 3 cards, also another little pocket underneath there. Soft sort of suede type lining. And then this plastic holder, which holds the iPhone in place. I think it looks really good, and I'll leave a link to the Case Made website in the video description. So it might be video number 365 of my daily update videos, and it should really be some sort of holiday. I should have a day off, but no, that doesn't happen. I've got products here that I need to start testing. In fact, the white box towards the back there and the brown box behind it are 2 products which will form part of a video that I'm producing for next year, yes, in 2015. And I need to test those thoroughly for a couple of weeks before I can form a valid opinion on them. I am salivating over this watch. This is a Meistersinger Circularis watch. What can you see that's different about this? I'll give you a few seconds. That's right, it has got a single hand. So no minute and hour hands, no second hand. It's just got a single hand which goes round and marks the hours and minutes at the same time. Really unique, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Okay, let's show you another product. It's now time for a look at some truly amazing headphones. These are the Flare Audio Reference R1 headphones. Just look at these, absolutely gorgeous. Now they come supplied with a carry pouch over the back there, and these are the headphones themselves with this really thick braided cable, very high quality, terminated with a really nice quality 3.5mm audio jack. And these are actually the world's first ever fully open headphone design, distortion free sound even at full volume, and it highlights details previously masked in audio tracks. So those last 3 quotes I made were actually off of the manufacturer's specification sheet, and now I'm going to actually tell you what I really do think of these headphones. Now you can see that they're sitting quite high up on my head here, and this is a metal band. It's not that comfortable. There could do with being some more padding on this. This is one of my main complaints with headphones, and they're also quite tight. they haven't got a big amount of adjustment, and it's quite sort of heavy, so not that comfortable for prolonged periods of time. I do like the design though, these ear cups in the brushed metal finish, very industrial looking, and they really do look the part. And headphones, well, the main feature of them is what sort of audio do they deliver, and these really do deliver some amazing quality audio, and I'm really serious about this. The actual detail that these pull out of audio tracks is absolutely fantastic. You will not be disappointed. They produce a really uncoloured audio, great amount of detail, especially in vocals and in very intricate tracks, and they deliver a decent amount of bass as well, and it handles those lower frequencies with extremely good character. So these are just really good headphones. They are reference quality and deliver some of the best audio I've ever heard. The only thing that lets them down for me is they're just not that comfortable and don't offer up a great amount of adjustment. So these are the Flare Audio Reference R1s. Okay, time to make a cup of tea. Green tea with lemon, and this cup actually is a very appropriate cup to have my second drink of the day in, because it obviously features Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory, and last night I'd actually caught up with the first episode of the brand new series of The Big Bang Theory, and it was hilarious. I absolutely love the series. It's probably actually one of my favourite programs on television. I just find it so funny. All of the characters are brilliant, and today it was all about them going to their prom. They were doing like their new prom, because some of them missed out on a prom, some of them have been to many proms, and it was just so hilarious. If you don't watch The Big Bang Theory, and I expect most of you do, but if you don't, please do check it out. Okay, so I've got that cup of tea ready. Really do like green tea with lemon. Still a little bit hot. Now, trust me, I don't sit in this position all day because this isn't very ergonomic. I normally sit up at a desk. But whilst I'm having a break, I normally catch up on emails, which is what I'm doing now on my MacBook Pro. And I'm just going to do some emails, social networking and some link building. And also, I'll give you another update. I've got some tracking. Let me just go to the tracking page. My replacement Mac Pro. Now, if you watch my videos regularly, you'll know that my late 2013 Mac Pro had an issue. Apple very kindly upgraded me to the same specification but with the upgraded graphics card, which should sort out the problems I was having running 4K displays. Let me just refresh my tracking and see where it is. It hasn't moved. It is still in, and I might get this pronunciation wrong, but Louisville. So that's there from the 14th. So 2 days ago. It hasn't moved, but it is due for delivery. Oh, that's in Kentucky, by the way. And it's due here for delivery on Thursday of this week. So today is Tuesday, so it's due in just 2 days' time, which is really quick because Apple did say it might not arrive before Christmas. So it's arriving a whole week before Christmas, so I can sort of clone back across my system, because before I sent it off, the old one, the 40 one, I used SuperDuper, which is a cloning application, and I cloned it across onto a flash drive because that was just nice and quick. And then when this new one arrives, I will boot from that external drive, I will wipe the internal drive, and then just clone it straight back across, and I should be up and running probably within, I would say, an hour. That's the way I always do things, and it's a good way to do it. It means I don't get that fresh sort of clean install, but it means I can get back up and running a lot quicker than if I installed all of the applications manually. Okay, it's now coming up to lunchtime, and I've got another product to show you that I'm in two minds about whether it is truly useful. Let's take a look. So this is the product I want to show you. This is the InkCase Plus from Oaxis, and it's an e-ink display that has some use, but I'm just sort of struggling as to whether I would really use it. Now, what it basically is a very thin e-ink display. Look how thin this is. There's also a charging point on the bottom and some contacts as well. It's like a micro USB charging point, and you get a cable supplied inside the box to charge the internal battery. You can use these buttons here to cycle through various things. You've got a center button as well for making selections or for turning the device on and off. And the idea behind this is that you can get a case for your smartphone, and then this slots into the back of the case, so you've got a display on the back of your smartphone. And you can use this for notifications, or you can use the InkCase photo application to actually send photos to this screen, or you can use EpiReader to actually use this to read back books, for example. And if you read back a book on this display, the idea is you're then saving battery in your main smartphone. Now, I can see it having some uses, and it's also got a novelty factor, and the display is nice as well. You know, it reminds me of my old Kindle reader as well. It's just very, very nice device in that respect. But do we need a second screen on our smartphones? Now, we've got the likes of the Yotaphone. I think the Yotaphone 2 is just coming out as well, and that's a smartphone with a built-in second display. So I suppose this is trying to do what the Yotaphone does with an additional device. You know, let me know in the comment section below, would you find a use for something like this? This is the InkCase Plus from Oaxis. So I felt compelled to share this with you as well today, and this is my iKlear Apple Polish. And the reason I felt compelled to just pick this up and talk to you about it is because of how old this bottle is. Now, this video you're watching now marks the 1-year anniversary of doing my daily update videos, and this is not 1 year old. It's not even 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 or even 7 years old. This is roughly 8 years old, and it's still got about that much left in it, and that's about another year's worth, I would imagine. And I use this on pretty much everything. Now, I do use other polishes as well, but I use this for all of my screens, my keyboards. I don't use it on my bamboo desk, but I do use it on my white desk for getting rid of sort of stubborn marks on the desk. And it is just brilliant. It is a really superb polish, it really is. And when this runs out, I hope they still make it. I'm sure I've seen it still advertised online, but when this one actually runs out, I will definitely buy another one. It comes highly recommended. It's going to be a long video today, isn't it? I had to do a long video purely just to mark the year anniversary of doing the daily updates, and I'm going to show you another product. Shall we do this? So what I've got here is a product from Perixx. This is their Perimice-715. It's a wireless mouse, but very different to the other rodents I've used in the fact that it's a vertical mouse. So it sits up very, very high on the desk, and it allows you to sort of hold it at this sort of angle and twist your wrist onto the side, which is meant to be a lot more ergonomic. Now, it's got buttons on the side. It's still got the regular sort of left and right mouse buttons, another button here. It's also got the scroll wheel, which acts as a button. There's a little bit of friction on the scroll wheel. Nice glide pads on the bottom. Runs off of a AA batteries, and you get those supplied in the box. And there's a little wireless dongle that you put into your computer. On-off switch on the bottom as well. And it's very smooth in its tracking. It's got a 1600 DPI resolution. Also 10 meter range, roughly. I found that when I used it, I had the dongle plugged in fairly near, but when I moved the mouse far away, it sort of stuttered a little bit. So I would say maybe not quite the 10 meters as claimed on the box, although that's probably with clear line of sight. But it's very comfortable, really comfortable indeed. There is a built-in storage compartment just here on this bottom right-hand edge for the little dongle, so you don't lose that. And it's just a nice alternative. It sits up quite high though. You know, it takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you get used to it, it's pretty good. The only button I feel doesn't fall in the right place is this one just here, because the front one does, that's fine, this front one, but you have to sort of bend your thumb back quite far or roll your whole hand back to actually get that back button there. But apart from that, it's pretty good. It's also got a soft touch sort of finish to it and a rubberized section here for extra grip. And if I show you on this side, you can see the Perixx branding on it as well. It's not very expensive, and I just think it's a good alternative. This is the Perimice-715. So I'm sitting in the corner like a naughty little boy, and actually I've enjoyed some lunch, and it's been a really good day so far. My view of the room at the moment, do you want to see it? This is my view. And over on the desk here, we have got another product. I'm not going to unbox this in this video. This is the Western Digital My Passport Ultra. This is a special metal edition, 2 TB drive. I'm going to do that in a separate video because I want to do some benchmarks as well. My desk is, well, pretty clear. There's just one case wrapped up there. You can see my tripods stored over there in the corner. I have still been doing some work over here, but I've also been doing work in the editing room as well. And then look, I'm going to show you behind here. This started off really tidy behind this AV cabinet, and as soon as you start adding products in there, spaghetti junction on the wires again. But it's not too bad, not too bad at all. And then also, I'm still using the Logitech Harmony remote. This is really good. Absolutely love this remote control. And although I still use other remote controls as well, which you can see over there on that table, this actually controls everything inside the AV cabinet. It's really very, very good indeed. I have put some lights up. Somebody noticed this in one of my videos. I have put some little flashing Christmas lights up to accompany the tree, and we're going to also get some extra Christmas decorations up over the coming weekend. It is now late evening and video number 365 is done. Thank you very much for watching. It has been an awesome year sharing these videos with you. If you've enjoyed this one, please do hit that like button. Please do leave me some comments. And also note that I'm on my way to 100,000 subscribers. So help get me there and share a link on any of your social networks to the Geekanoids channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.